G'day guys, welcome back to Delsbury. Well, tomorrow I move the layout into the hall, which is going to be its new home for a little while during the exhibition. So to do that tonight, I have a lot of work to do. Basically, after I've just put it all together and added new features, now I've got to pull it all apart into 4 sections and transport it tomorrow. And let me tell you, it is a hell of a lot of work to do that. But I'll chip away at it tonight and I'll get it ready for transport. Just got the King class chugging along, testing the track, doing quite nicely over there. I'll give it a little toot for you. There he is. So I've been testing the animated features that I've got, and I just wanted to show you a few of those before I pull it apart. First of all, I'll explain the watermill scene. The watermill was actually supposed to be animated with water. I've had two fella pumps and I can't get the things going. So I don't know what's wrong with them, but there's something wrong with them or something wrong with me, I'm not too sure. So anyway, I've chipped away and made it into a static model. So I think it looks like a fairly pleasing little model in the corner there. Something of a little bit of interest. I've got to add some more people in there. Incidentally, I've got to add a few more people and things to a few bits of the layout. And I've got to give it a good old dust and clean too. So apologies for it being a little bit dirty in this video. But I'll do that once I get it to the hall and it's in situ. And I can concentrate on the finer points before the exhibition. Down here, I got my hand on some Harburn Hamlet drums, which I'm actually using to cover that nasty cut in the baseboard. So I'm putting those just along there. They're just going to sit there. They're not going to be glued, of course, because the cut there. And I've got the 4B, which is covering the rest of it just there as well. So I've put that in place. Over here, I've got the ice cream truck there, and I've also got the Christmas tree, which I forgot to turn on. Can't have a Christmas tree without lights or a star. So I've got a little Christmas tree. Well, it's actually quite a large Christmas tree there, but it's a Christmas tree nonetheless. I've got some people to add down there, but I have Mr. Santa Claus and a couple of his lovely helpers there as well. This lady to the right is obviously directing traffic in to see Santa Claus, and this lady under the tree is ringing a little bell to let people know that he's there. So, and the ice cream truck is there ready for a captive audience. Down here, I have the chap standing next to his fire drum, heading him up. Apologies for the quick movements with the camera. I've got down here a button for the kiddies for flash photography, which is the wedding scene. So I'm going to press that now. So they just get to press it and make the cameras flash and enjoy that. I also have a button down on the fascia here for the welder, so they can press that and away he goes, welding his little gate down there. I also have a button for the signalman on the platform there. So there's a button that the kids can press there for the signalman. And I have over here the neon cafe sign that lights up, and I have over here the building on fire. And that's a fun little scene that everyone seems to get a bit of a kick out of. Watching the fireys battle the blaze at the bookshop. I think they're going to struggle to put that out, but anyway, we've got one of John and the boys, or the guys and gals from Shed Ring. That's their rig there, and the fire trucks. So, and that's always very popular. Incidentally, just on this fire effect, which is I've just turned off and the smoke's still billowing out. It's quite cool, I think. Just on that fire effect, I actually control that at the exhibition, just so that I can have control over the smoke fluid that needs to be filled up, so as the smoke generator doesn't burn out. couple of other little things I've put in place is the clown entertaining the crowd, and ice cream man on his bike, just waiting for the happy customers after they've listened to a musical number or two. I've also added in these little Harburn Hamlet trees in sort of half wine barrels, resin models that I reckon look absolutely cool out in front of the fire station there. So they're in place there, they look really, really nice. And I've added this lady here in the fancy red dress with her fan just standing out the front, possibly waiting for a chap to come and pick her up. I've also added in this campfire scene here, which obviously I've got to put the couple of people sitting around the campfire there, but I've just got a little fire glow coming up there, which I reckon looks quite cool. When the lights are off, that look comes up really, really well. And I've got the Forby with the caravan on the back here, and of course you can hear the chainsaw going in the building there, and there's a tree effect. I've got to get that labelled, but there's the button there that the kids can press to make the tree fall over. So I'm really, really happy with how that animation came out. I've added in these bikers outside the pub, and actually it looks like something's going on in there. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of a nightclub or something going on in there, and oh, here we go. Yep, Dave's nightclub. Dave Howarth, I just thought that it was no good, Tony, having all the fun on your layout. I thought you should have an establishment of your own. So Dave's nightclub is where all the where all the fellas on Harleys go, apparently. But there you go. There's a disco going on, as the young kids used to call it. So that's a cool little flashing light setup I've got in there, and the old coach and horses converted into Dave's nightclub. So, and that's one of the features on my I Spy sheet that I've got for the kids as well. Over here I've got the pecking chickens, minus about 3 chickens which decided to break off. I'll have to try and fix those. But I've got a button just down here, so when the kids press that, the chickens fire up. There's still 4 there. And they fire up so they can make the chickens peck. And again, I've got to get a label for that one as well. One more feature, and this is one that I control just with a little button on the side here. Just a little bell in the fella church. It's a bit clunky, but I reckon it's a pretty cool effect. Anyway, the reason that I decided that I'd sort of have control over that is just so that if it got pressed too many times, it didn't stop working altogether. And I just think it's just such an old, lovely model. It'd be nice for it to keep working throughout the years. Voila, there you have it. Delsbury Hill in pieces. So everything came apart really, really well, really easily. Obviously last year when I'd taken it apart and put it back together, I'd done the wiring in such a way that I could take it apart easily again, but there were some wires that I'd forgotten that I'd done in the meantime that I'd sort of redone when it was together. So I just snipped through those. I'll reconnect those at the hall. But as you can see, once you undo all the fixings and everything like that, it comes apart pretty easily. 3 of them are 8-foot tables. This main one, where we've got the main sort of city type area, is about 9 foot. So this one's caused all the problems in the past with transport, because I can't stick it in a horse float, and I do have access to horse floats. Can't stick it in a horse float because it's just too long and just a little bit too high for the chest bars for the horses. So this year I've hired a furniture trailer, and I'll be transporting in a 10x6 furniture trailer. So these sections will fit very, very nicely. The other thing I don't have to do, as I had to do last year, is last year I had to cover them with plastic so that they didn't A, get dirty in transit, and B, lose things off the back of the trailer that I wouldn't be able to find again. This way, if it's inside a box, I can find everything if something flies off. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually going to grab the camera, and because I didn't do this last year, I'm going to take you around and I'm just going to show you sort of the cross sections of Delsbury Hill. So I'm just going to show you, more so for interest's sake, the ends, the cross sections of Delsbury Hill, so you can see right down there where all the spiders and ants and everything live, behind that little embankment there. Come along down to the end of this piece here. The cuts, I had to cut around certain things, like I obviously couldn't cut through the bridge, so when I first cut it last year, I had to be perfectly honest, it took me weeks to figure out where I was going to cut it before I actually did it. But this is what it all looks like in the guts of the layout. It doesn't look so glamorous when you can see everything underneath the scenery, does it? But it's something of interest, I suppose. So, to the fuller system wire is just here, and I've got to somehow marry that up to the wire under here. It does happen, but it's just a bit of a pain. So there you go. Delsbury Hill in 4 pieces. That was the messiest cut there because of all the plaster and cutting through the track. But of course, the building covers most of it, and I'm going to have, as I said before, those Harbour and Hamlet drums and the 4-wheel drive over the top of the other bit. So there it is, guys, ready for transport. Very exciting, getting it to the hall tomorrow. Getting ready for the exhibition, and I'll show you more once I'm at the exhibition. Just wanted to sign off for Christmas. I will do another video while it's at the exhibition, so I'll do another running video because I'll have the 2 fella vehicles running, or the locos running. So I'll do a really sort of pretty in-depth running video from the exhibition, because I know that's something that I haven't really done for a while, and I know a lot of you guys out there really enjoy the running videos. So so yeah, I'll definitely do one of those. But 2 things before then. One, I just ticked over 1,500 subscribers, which I'm absolutely rapt about. I couldn't be happier. It's just, you know, I still remember the day when I actually got 100 subscribers, and I thought, this is amazing. 100 people are sort of watching, you know, what I'm building on the layout. You know, and then when it got to 500, I thought, well, surely there can't be any more. You know, it's amazing. But you know, you guys and gals that have subscribed and who watch and comment and you know, give constructive criticism, all the rest of it. It's really, really great, and it's helped my development so much in this hobby. And I'm just sort of learning things every day. I'm sort of experimenting with things and learning new tips and tricks and all that sort of thing. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all of the subscribers, the ones that I talk to and the ones that I don't. I just appreciate everyone jumping on board and having a watch of a video every now and then, or all the time, or whatever. So thank you very, very much. 1,500 subscribers is just a massive thing for me. So so thanks again on that. Number 2, Christmas time. Merry Christmas to all of you guys and gals out there. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and a brilliant New Year. A safe Christmas and New Year as well is the most important thing. Also, wanted to make a little note. Christmas isn't fun for everyone. Christmas can be hard for some folks out there. People might have lost a loved one sort of at Christmas time, or they might have things going on in their life where Christmas isn't, you know, the happy time that it is for a lot of us. So I just wanted to put it out there that while you're enjoying festivities and everything during Christmas, if you see a video come up on YouTube from a fellow modeller come up sort of over the Christmas period, you know, just watch it, watch the video and comment on it and say, hey, you know, that was great. Merry Christmas, because, you know, what I've come to realise through this little community is that within our community, we are actually the equivalent of family to a lot of people out there in YouTube land. So just say g'day. You know, it doesn't take long to watch a video and click in the comments, thumbs up and say g'day, I'm here. You know, Merry Christmas, hope you're doing well, love the video, put another one up for me so I can watch it on Boxing Day, you know, that sort of thing. So it's just really important that we all keep engaging over this time, because you know, different people have different things going on in their lives, and it's really, really important that we all recognise that, and we all band together, and we all you know, stick together over the holiday period. So so on that note, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys and girls. Thanks once again. Hope you have a great one. I'll be watching vids during this holiday season, and I'll be commenting and subscribing and putting big thumbs up everywhere. So yeah, I look forward to catching up with you all soon, and yeah, until then, you know what I'm going to say. Cheers.